So as we enter the fifth week, since children have last been in school, it's now 5 weeks for the beard, and with the mayor and governor going back and forth about whether or not we'll be back in school again, I will have to see when I could actually shave the beard. Now, unfortunately, it's getting a little gray. Maybe I should talk to Keith Hernandez and Walt Clyde Frazier, 36197, to see what they have to say about Just for Men. Maybe Just for Men is just for me. So, Beaker, what questions do we have today? Here, let's see. Okay, so this week we're doing free-form science. So today, the first question comes from Mr. Ciccarello, a gym teacher. Mr. Ciccarello asks, during the winter, the students are always asking him, why does their soccer ball lose air quicker in the winter? Well, the actual answer is the ball does not lose air quicker in the winter. With all matter, there's a basic thing that happens, okay? Matter is made up of particles, and as the particles heat up, they expand or take up more space. So heat makes particles expand. Now, what do you think happens as particles get colder? You have any ideas, Speaker? If they expand when they get more heat, what happens when they lose heat? Any ideas?
They get smaller?
Well, they don't get smaller, but they get closer together. So, colder makes particles contract. Okay? They don't actually get smaller, they get closer together. So everything gets close together. So, okay, get the snail. Now, so with the soccer ball is not losing air quicker in cold weather. What happens is the air inside the soccer ball, the particles get closer together, making the soccer ball feel like it's losing air. And that's why you have to pump up the ball more in the winter than you would in the summer. Now, Mr. Voges, with a similar question, asked, why do you need to put air in tires more in the winter? Well, the tire holds air just like the soccer ball does, okay? And in the tire, the air contracts, or the particles get closer together, so the amount of air pressure in the tire is less, and again, you have to add more air. So that's what happens when things get colder, like air. The particles get closer together and they take up less space. Now, from Mr. Terryberry, he asks a question that is quite similar. He goes, why do tires become flat more in the summer? So, in the summer, the heat makes the tire expand. As the tire expands, the air that would be inside, say, a ball or inside the tire starts spreading apart and pushing on the edges of the tire. So the more the air pushes on the tire, it'll force its way out, making a hole in the tire, causing the tire to go flat. Let's see. Similar, Ms. Paisano asks, why when she leaves a soda can on the dashboard in her car, why does it end up exploding sometimes? Again, the same reason is heat. Heat is causing the liquid in the can to expand and take up more space. The more space it takes up, it pushes on the can, causing it to explode. And
Soda
the
can't
last,
explode?
only in really, really hot stuff, yeah.
So like Australia.
Maybe, that could be it. Now, the last question for today comes from Miss Scott. She asked, in the winter, she heard that you could put nitrogen inside your tire, and that would cause it to not become flat, okay? Even though I never tried this myself, everything gets smaller or bigger because of heat, but they all do it differently. So some things may get smaller a lot quicker than other things. And leave you with this one question. If heat makes particles expand or take up more space, and cold makes particles contract or get closer together, why is it when you forget about your soda can in the freezer, why would it end up exploding? So that's a question to think about. And with that, have a wonderful day, everybody.